March 6th, year 2000, actually March 17th, I guess. Or no, it's, I guess it is the 7th. This is Coast Guard Air Station in Sacramento. I'm down here speaking for the Auburn Church, and this is a C-130 I used to fly on, the 16, what is that? No, that's a 1790, but that's one of them I used to fly on. We're going to go inside and take a look at some of the Coast Guard guys and see two of my old buddies I used to work with, Matt House and Pete Amstutz. And this is the hangar where they are working now. So this is inside the hangar, and that's the 1702, one of the new series after I got out. The hangar, very similar to where I used to work in Kodiak and down in St. Pete. That's the 1603, and I used to fly the 1600s up in Kodiak. Walk around the hangar a little bit here. C-130J models. This is a J model, and this is an H model. There's the engines over in the engine shop. This is my old buddy Matt House. We were stationed together in East City, going to A school. Both of us were the ripe age of 19 at the time, I think.
18.
You were 18. I was 19. I was the old guy on the block, huh?
Yeah.
And went to Kodiak together, and he knew me before I was married, before I was a Christian, and all that other fun stuff. And so we used to kind of have some wild times together. So now he's a warrant officer here, in charge of maintenance in the air station. Say something.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. So there he is.
Here I am.
Matthew. Yeah. This is his desk. You can tell he's doing official government business, watching some of these motorcycles go.
Show him your real desk.
And who are you?
Professor Condon.
Condon.
Who's he?
Good to meet you. I'm Greg King. I used to be Petty Officer King.
Oh, you look familiar.
I
But
used to be first class AD at one time.
here?
No, back in the old guard, before they had airplanes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sir, with Kodiak not coming in tomorrow, what do we do with the BLs? Can we cancel them, or are they already? I just noticed on the board that they were ordered.
We can try to cancel them. It's probably going to be too late. But
Okay, is that something? Oh, of course,
yeah, look in
he's
the,
gone, isn't he?
yeah, look in that book back there by the reefer. There should be a number in there.
Okay.
See if you can call them and cancel them. Yeah, you haven't seen my office, have you?
No. This isn't my video camera, so I don't know if it's really recording.
That's quite a camera there. So
I paid for myself and Jeanette to bowl, or we did. Jeanette didn't bowl. We got sub to bowl.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's really in focus or not, but hopefully it'll get the general idea. Focus, what's that say? Let's put it on auto.
is that better?
Duh. Yeah. There you go. I think that's better.
Was it Kramer designed it?
No,
I
he
know Kramer.
painted them.
He's the one painted. I don't know who designed it.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Who did all that artwork up in Kodiak on the maintenance books? You remember?
No.
They had all these pictures of,
Also, he was up there.
there was a bunch of C-130s, and one of them was plowing and stuff, and they had these guys hanging off the landing gear, and you know, they were guys were hanging off, and it's pretty cool looking.
That Lincoln Swift.
Kind of a cartoon deal.
I don't remember. That must have been after I was there.
Well,
This C-130 maintenance here, right?
Maintenance control.
Maintenance control, and you guys have 4 C-130s here.
Tomorrow, yeah.
You don't have the 1602 here?
The what?
You don't have the 1602?
No, we're getting it here shortly.
Where's it at?
It's going through an electronics mod at ARNC.
Huh.
We're gonna trade the 01 and get the 02 here in about 3 weeks.
Are you aware, sir, that you're passing top secret information to a gentleman that is recording?
Is that right?
Yeah, it's top secret.
The 1702 has only flown once. That's its airframe and comp wash.
That's good enough for me. You looking at the checklist in there?
Kind of thought you'd say that.
Yeah. Unless you guys want to do it again tonight.
Yeah, we're on it. Yeah, we're all.
I know you guys like watching airplanes at night.
If you give me a Palm Pilot. 1702.
What's a night flight?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like it comes back.
Sure, if it comes back good, we'll just flop it around and go again.
What do they do back?
Oh, we also need to do another leak check on the swivel on 1702. If it's not leaking under pressure, we're gonna sign that off and go ahead and send it.
Going with anybody that can sign your stuff off?
Alright?
Are you going with anybody that can sign your stuff off?
Yeah. Well, that's-
Huh. What are those fins up on the vertical stabilizer? I don't remember them being on it.
No, I'm not even sure. It's some kind of antenna, Greg.
Must
I'm
be
not
a
sure
new
what
mod
it's
or new something new. It wasn't there before. I don't think, was it?
for. No, you're right. No, it wasn't. They've done so many electronic mods to these things. You can't keep
Yeah.
track of what's in there.
Huh. Well, yeah, Pete's probably gone already, huh?
Walk away and look. He probably is.
Where does he work?
Engine and prop shop.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Now let's go check it out.
Well, some things for the better, some for the worse.
What's mostly changed, do you think?
I think mostly just our philosophy on how we, the actual flying hasn't changed, the actual work hasn't changed that much. Well, mostly just personnel type issues
Yeah.
that are different.
As far as what? In which way?
I think we're less tolerant of, especially young people, and they goof up, and they do.
Yeah. Higher standards.
Higher standards.
It's just like everything else, stuff that used to be a misdemeanor, they'd slap your hands for, now. now
sometimes you got a kid, it's a good kid,
Yeah.
makes a mistake, and
Yeah,
they're held a little more accountable than they
yeah.
used to.
I think that's good, Especially when you're doing stuff like this, you get killed if you screw around with it too much. Oh, Johnny Jarman's engines.
Yeah, Johnny's in.
Now, is the prop shop in here too?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the prop shop over here.
Box down this end.
54 D60 props, huh? Where'd you go to prop school at?
Me and Pete went in Elizabeth City. The ham standard guy came down and taught it at Elizabeth City.
So you drove up from St. Pete?
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
What a trip that was.
Yeah. It's like, how did we make it up there?
It's me and Pete and Neil Provost. I don't know if you ever knew Neil.
I remember the name, yeah.
We had a good time.
HUD. The dome. I think I could still change a prop.
Probably could.
I don't think I could change valve housing and set it up, but I think I could bolt it on. There's some. I know I couldn't do the adjustments on it.
Yeah. One thing that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Well, the engines have changed a little bit, but not that much, but a little bit. There's different TD amps, different generators, different starters,
Really?
different oil filters.
What's different about the generators?
They're just different. Actually, for appearance-wise, nothing. But they're
Yeah.
just different manufacturers. You got to make sure you got a generator from this manufacturer match up with a voltage regulator with this manufacturer. ballpark. It's
1603, huh? The oil filter's in the same place though.
yeah, they're in the same place. They're different. Different.
Huh. Heat exchanger.
Yeah. So your doesn't have a TD amp on it. Your big round TD amp.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, just a quarter box, about that big.
Really?
Yeah.
Kept your datum, huh?
There's still a few of the old ones though. Once in a while you'll see one of the old ones, but most, they're probably about 90% of the old.
Here's
full
old
box.
fuel control. That didn't change, at least
No.
it looks like from the
No.
outside. You know, it's been 20 years since I've seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about nostalgia.
And you could still rig one?
You know, I think I probably could. Well, Pete Bergardis showed me how to do that.
What's that?
Pete Bergardis showed me how to do that. Might be tricky though. Did you?
I don't know if I could rig one by myself or not. It's been a long time.
Yeah. It's amazing how much you forget in a short period of time. I guess that was right here. It was either, it had to be this one right here. I think it was. Because it was getting bleed air, and the bleed air was coming into the intake anti-icing, and it was coming back in and feeding back into the fuel control and doing something weird. It was causing the engine RPM to do weird stuff right from here. And there's two O-rings right here, and the inner one was causing that. So if you ever have that happen, just give me a call. I'll remind you what
Yeah.
it is.
We could use some experience next year.
I'd have to be trained on a lot of stuff all over again.
You slide it off, quickly pick it up.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Here you go. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. The old C-130 engine shop. So they're going to push this 1603 out? They just called a SAR, put the ready C-130 on the line, it's 1603. So they're opening up the hangar, getting ready to push this out on a search of some kind.
Another long set of classic rock coming up on the Eagle.
Ouch. That's my daughter practicing the piano. She has piano lessons every Tuesday after school. Not to mention ballet lessons on Wednesdays and drama lessons on Thursdays. She's a pretty active kid, which makes me a pretty active mom. Anyone can understand that it's hard to work full-time and be a full-time parent. We'll try being both while going back to school.
Have you had anybody run tail into the hangar door
The good thing
in a
is
while?
I
No.
job or I go to the University of Phoenix.
Now that I'm here.
I don't know if it's, you know, Kodiak's done that a couple times.
The
Happened
wind
once
up
while
there.
we were there. I
Yeah?
don't know if they've ever done it here. I don't think it's ever happened.
You don't have the wind up here. I think that was a big part of it.
For working professionals, learn how to fit a bachelor's or master's degree into your busy schedule. Call the University of Phoenix campus in your area.
I can do this.
Applications are now being accepted in Sacramento. Check out our new programs available for Microsoft and A+ certification.
Don't forget the nose pin. I did that on my check ride at engineer school. Forgot to
One thing
pull
I
a nose
never
pin.
did. I paid a lot of school those, but I never did
I
that.
forgot the nose pin on my check ride at Little Rock. And the trainee, you know, the guy was the instructor. He flew the co-pilot in. He says, "Okay, wheels up," and he goes, "Well," he said, "the mains are coming up, but the nose is not coming up." And I went, "Oh, you got the nose pin." And he pulled it out of his pocket. He goes, "Here it is. You Forgot it. Feels like I was just here yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
You still back around the hangar?
I bet I could. I got a 19-foot bay liner that I back into my garage. It's got about 2 inches on either side. I keep telling everybody, I say, I used to back 30 foot and put them in a hanger. I said, the boat's no big deal. I still got my whistle, my wing walker whistle.
Yeah.
Government issue. Getting ready to launch that C-130. Somebody's in trouble someplace. Comes the 1601. Is that it? Matt? Is that the 1601 coming in? I gotta go watch it land. What's your scariest flight you ever had?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I've had a couple.
Have you? You know, I never had one. Well, we almost had a mid-air with a P3 out over ADAC one time.
Yeah.
The whole shoe, you remember him?
Yeah.
He was a good guy.
Yeah. Rick Olson.
Rick Holshoe. And I think Del Garbino was there. Al Del Garbino. Doing an Alpat, and the navigator picked up a target and turned us toward it. We're talking about fly fishing, and he was going to go up the Carlick River. And so we turned toward this target, and next he said, you know, turn right, you know, 75 degrees or come right 260 or whatever he said. And then next thing you know, we're coming right another 45 degrees. The next thing you know, we're coming right another 90 degrees. And I'm thinking, man, that's a fast boat, or else it's a bad navigator. And you know, he kept saying, well, target's a mile, and it's 0-0 visibility, 400 feet ceiling, and we're in the soup, getting ready to come out, and we're within half a mile coming in on this thing, and he broke radio silence. He said, unknown rider come up on HF, and he goes, man, that's another airplane. Maybe there's a sub-searcher out there trying to maintain radio silence, and we're thinking he's a boat, you know. They're zeroing in on the guy. And they're probably looking at each other going, what are these guys doing? It wasn't dangerous, but
This will seem like a heat wave here to you compared to Montana.
yeah, you know, last week it was 64 degrees.
Oh, really?
Well, earlier it was 64, and then it was 67 in Billings, and it's been sunny and warm. Hardly
It's been here.
Yeah, it's been beautiful. But I'm not that cold for some reason. It's all that fat, you know, I'm getting fat.
And it is.
Yeah. That was the 1601 just on a training flight? It's my buddy, Chief Warrant Officer Matt House. That's his toys over there. He's in charge of making sure they keep flying. Several hours on that one. Remember Dan Jessup?
Yes.
He was the radio announcer downtown too, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's I heard he's retired up there, and he's a reporter for the Daily Mirror or the Kodiak.
Is he really?
The Mirror, the Daily Mirror, whatever they call it. They're little local Kodiak newspaper.
I'll be darned. So that one's supposed to get ready to go on a search, and we don't know where that one's going yet, but it's launching. It's getting ready to go. That one just came back from a training flight and getting a freshwater rinse.
Probably not doing drops.
Drop, drop, drop over the Buskin River. Dropped a load right in the river one day. Said, whoop, drops away. Said, well, a little too soon. Well, there you go. Very nostalgic. So give me some Chief Warrant Officer terminology and some great words of advice.
Some great words of advice. I don't know about the terminology. You may not want
Great
to
words of
record
advice.
The terminology. Words of advice. Stay until they make you quit.
There you go. You got 4 more years to go.
4 more.
4 more, and then you'll have 30 years. Well, there you go. Coast Guard Air Station, Sacramento. You guys don't have any helos here. Where's the closest helos?
San Fran.
Oh, there.
Yeah, helos are still in San Fran.
Okay. What does San Diego have? They Falcons?
No, they got the Falcons are gone, and they have H-60s down there.
H-6s. Oh, that's that new helicopter.
Black Hawk.
Yeah.
The Army, the Coast Guard calls it a Jayhawk.
Huh.
It's a big. It was replacement for the H-3.
So all the H3s are all in mothballs now.
They used to have Falcons in San Diego, and they pulled them out, and they're talking about putting them back in, maybe. I don't know if you see that or not. You know, they took about 20 Falcons and put them in the boneyard about 6 years ago.
Really? Why?
Just didn't have the money to operate them. Maybe we think they had the mission for them, or the money to operate them, but now with all this drug stuff going on, they pulled scrambled them out of the boneyard last year, and sent back to
Okay, I won't.
I'll talk about it tomorrow morning.
Or you talking about those little plug-in things?
No, I mean the regular.
Mickey Mouse and-
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, they've been issued. I didn't realize that was mandatory.
Right.
The double hearing protection?
No, I haven't got the word on it.
Whenever the airplane's running, you gotta be, anytime the engine's running,
All right, so I'll go ahead and pass it on.
it exceeds 100, go back to
CB or something like that, 1702. It's like my garbage. Yeah.
Or you end up going, huh?
Yeah, it's
What?
Okay.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
No, I didn't even go through him.
I'm getting there with my left ear.
He's,
Like, I keep
Oh,
going,
no,
what?
right now.
Okay, I can hear now.
They get
I know.
scheduled.
What?
Thanks.
Oh, just break it?
No. Fresh order.
Okay, well, go ahead.
And we dropped some stuff out of it.
You bet, man. Bye.
It's currently out of license. We're going to put a gross weight increase kit in it. We've had electricians in this building, and I haven't been able to do what I want to do because of it. But now I think they're out, and I can take it apart and finish it, inspect it.
Well, Aubrey, say something to the kids back home.
Like what? Hi, kids back home.
This is my Uncle Aubrey,
Here he is in his finery.
and this is Bob.
Hi.
This is Bob.
That's Uncle Aubrey and all
That's Uncle Aubrey, and this is Bob's plane.
That's Uncle Aubrey's plane over there behind
Yeah,
the
that's his
box.
172 over there. Yeah.
You could do a zoom in on it.
This is in Salinas.
We flew it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Uncle Aubrey was showing us his expertise flying
Uh-huh.
Cessna.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. I wish we was doing a little flying today.
Yeah.
I haven't flown in about 3 weeks. I've been wanting to get up and get some flying done.
So how long have you had this now?
Almost 30 years. I
Wow.
bought it in November of 70. November of 70.
Sweet airplane.
Oh, yeah. Had it a long time. But this one I thought you'd like to see is this Corvette right here. Now this I did restore.
You did what?
This one I did restore. It was in real bad shape when I
Oh,
bought it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is no. It's a. What is it?
62.
62.
Yeah.
Man, I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What is that? 327 in it?
Yeah. First year. First
Yeah.
year of the 327. And it's got I got the hard top for it, but the soft top, that's all I really bothered to put on,
The 283s, they didn't come out till 56, did they?
56, yeah.
56, yeah.
55 had a 260,
265, yeah.
And then in 56, they had a I don't know if 283, I guess it was 56.
It was 50. I had a 55 Chevy and I ended up putting a 283 in it because it had 265, yeah.
The other reason I keep this jack under there like that is just in case the strut blows or something, I don't want it to crunch my
Oh, yeah.
bed, you know?
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, 1340. We used to work on goats in the Coast Guard and they had the R1800s.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I really like this airplane, Greg. I've been flying it for 30 years almost.
Yeah, that's
I just never
nice.
get tired of it, you know? I was kind of hoping we could take it up, but I don't know, maybe we can a little later. And that was in 53 or 54.
So this was the neighborhood
Yeah, this.
where I was born?
No, you were born in Montana, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was born in
Okay,
Montana.
this
Sure,
is where
yeah.
you first lived. This is not. It says no trespassing. We'll go in here and turn around. See that little house right there?
Yeah?
Oh, you guys lived on the right side of that little house.
Right over in here.
Yeah, right there. You're on the right side, and then.
Was that what that red house was?
No, we're gonna
No, we're
see
gonna go
that.
back in there.
This is the house right here where you lived in when you guys came down from Montana. Right
over
there,
here.
in that house right there, and right there.
This house right here?
Yeah, it's two. It's one on the right and one on the left, or one
Okay.
in the front and one on the back, and you lived in one in the back.
Okay.
It's right in there.
Huh.
That's right there where you guys live.
Monterey.
And actually, this is Marina.
This is Marina?
Yeah. See how the house is set up on this side? Well, there's the one on the other side the same way, and that's the one you lived in.
Okay.
And right there, you were just a baby there.
Huh.
This is on Carmel Street. I thought, when I pulled under the driveway, I thought it was back there. Of course, there wasn't too much out here then. It was pretty desolate back in the old days. There wasn't too much. This is Marina. It's built up a lot since I remember it. I don't come down the street too often.
Now what town is this? Marina?
Marina. It's right at Fort Ord, right on the side of Fort Ord. It's only 3 miles from Monterey.
Okay.
Our seaside. That's where we're going now.
And how far is Carmel from here? I remember Aunt Janet used to live there at one time, right?
Yeah, she lived in Carmel Valley.
Okay.
And Carmel. Oh, well,
I remember their house there. I remember staying at their house.
yeah, that was in Carmel Valley. That was in Carmel Valley.
Home Avenue.
Yeah, guy can make 50, 60, 1,000 a year pretty easy, I guess, once you got a business built up.
Now what did my dad do when he was at Fort Ord?
In the Army?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that he was ever stationed here.
Oh, wasn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he was in Korea, wasn't he?
Yeah, he went to Korea. After Korea, he was back to New York and around, and I don't know where he got married.
I thought it was here.
Well, it might have been here, but see, he was living here, and she was probably stationed here in the Army.
Yeah?
That's probably what it was.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, but that's how they met. And then all the firing ranges are gone. This World War II, well, they just tore them out a few years ago, and all the target ranges are in here, where they're shooting against the sand dunes, target practice, you know?
Yeah.
Running all the GIs through, the range is right in here, and all the way through here. With rifle and pistol ranges, all against those sand dunes.
And that's Monterey Bay right there.
Yeah.
They say there's more great white sharks in there than anywhere else around.
Well, probably I would say there's more right up there on the Furlong Islands, right out of San Francisco Bay.
Oh, really?
Furlong. There's about 8 or 10 miles out off the bay. There's an island that's just loaded with sea lions. And that's where great whites hang out there. Probably quite a few of them there. Yeah. And I'm sure they migrate down here too.
Sand City?
Yeah, this is Sand City or Seaside. It was all Seaside then, now it's called Sand City.
Del Rey Oaks.
Well, Del Rey Oaks is, that's where Ed and Karen live.
I remember, what was it, Dennis the Menace Park?
Yeah.
Is that still here?
Yeah.
Is it? I remember that as a little kid.
Yeah, it's still here.
Shoot, I was only 3 years old and I remember that. Isn't that funny what you remember when you were a kid?
Now, there's a sand dune right over there. See that big sand dune right over, look at that blue roof? We're gonna go over there. Right above that blue roof, you see a sand dune?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of that's been cut away, but that sand dune's the one you played on right there.
I'll be darned.
And
right above that blue roof.
yeah, but we'll go down there a little closer. And there was nothing. It was all open.
Now, isn't that where Grandma's house was?
Yeah,
that's where it was right
it's
there.
still there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down and show you. Not the old house, but the one that was built in 1960.
Okay.
59 or 60.
Yeah. And then what was the name of her cat that she had back then? Tabby or?
Nana.
Nana, yeah. Nana the cat. I remember this cat. And when I would stay over there at her house, she used to put 2 chairs together. You know, put two sofa chairs together. Slept in between those 2 chairs. Isn't that wild what you remember when you were that young?
I can remember as a child about that age eating raisins off a chair, you know. I don't remember too much. There's a few things that jump out in your mind, you know.
Yeah.
Now the old railroad tracks running down through. We got the old steam engine running through there. Train come to a couple times a day. Freight trains going into Campbellsville. And I'll take you down to Campbellsville. But this all was open fields right from here to the tracks on over was all open fields. That's everywhere he went. You know, he always bought. He never, very seldom rented. None of this stuff is really like it used to be. Hell, it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah.
And this is Tioga Street, and this is where we live right in here. Now, we first moved here in 1949, when we moved in here. Your dad was in the service then. But this is the road that came into the place right here.
Where'd you guys move from?
We lived over in Pacific Grove and New Monterey, and we came over here from Bakersfield when I was a kid. But right here, this is all open fields all the way down. Remember that picture of us standing on around that little picnic table on that one picture? There's the house right there. That's the old house right there. That's the house we lived in right there.
Oh, darn.
That one.
And that was built in '60. And then the one that, when I was a baby, that was
sitting
tore
right
down.
there.
Same thing.
It was sitting right there.
Okay.
They tore it down.
Huh. And there was nothing back here at all.
No, this right here was all open fields. All open. There wasn't a damn thing here. And right behind there, you see that old shed back there?
Yeah.
That old shed was there when the house was there. That's where me and Jerry used to sleep.
I'll be darned.
When we were kids, we used to sleep in that little shack.
Huh.
And there was nothing. Yeah, we used to go hunting jackrabbits and everything, right?
I remember the rabbits, and if I recall, bow and arrow. I remember chasing some rabbits around here with a bow and arrow when I was a kid.
But that's the old place. And there's that sand dune right here they used to play on. But see, they cut it back quite a ways, but it started right here, but they cut quite a bit of it back.
Yeah.
But that's the sand dune they used to play on right there.
When I was the ripe old age of 3 and 4, huh?
Yeah. This is still the same as it always been right here. Except this road was a dirt road. Then they built a freeway through here, which kind of screwed everything up. But that was the beach right back there. You probably spent a lot of time on this beach.
You know, I remember being by the ocean, and I also recall I got sunburned real bad one day.
Yeah.
Which probably happens a lot.
Well, this would be all this was probably spent a lot of time at it.
Huh.
A long time ago.
Back in the old days.
Well, yeah.
Monterey Bay.
This, when we first moved here, this is just a dirt road coming over this hill. This is just a dirt road. As a matter of fact, it is going out this way, I guess. See, none of these roads are here then. That is the house right like that. This is all open beach all the way through.
What's housing like here?
Expensive. Very expensive.
Like a house like yours, what would it sell for?
A couple $100,000.
It's cheaper in San Jose.
Oh yeah, a lot cheaper in San Jose. The only thing that's pretty constant is food. You know, I mean, and things like that. I bet nickel's worth the difference between a loaf of bread here than there is up there. You know?
How come you don't have a boat, or do you?
Well, somebody comes here the first time to think it was nice.
Yeah.
It is a nice place. This should be Wanda Street. I believe this is Wanda. No, Sonoma, it's on the next hill.
Dad was saying he had kind of a Baptist background. Is that, were you guys kind of raised that way, or what?
Well, yeah, I guess. No, we never really go to church that I remember. This is Wanda right here. Gotta be. Yeah, because there's that old Mel's Market right there. See, there's no sign right there. You never find a damn thing. This is Wanda Street. There you guys live. And the way I see it, doesn't look like there's any new houses here. This neighborhood was pretty much like this back in, pretty much. It's an older neighborhood. You know?
Yeah.
I just gotta see if I can find the house. That wouldn't be it. No, wait, no. Morris. I got that. I wonder if that was. Hang on just a minute. You know what? You know, that is the house right back there. We passed it, I think. Yeah. We did. I know where it's at now.
In operation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Undercover cops. There's a picture of the ocean right from the old neighborhood. There used to be somebody who lived right across the street from us.
Yeah.
Called her aunt something, or you probably don't remember that though. Dorothy, or
There's the house right there.
right there.
It's this red one right there. Can't hardly see it. That's it right there.
Huh.
You can't even see it. All the damn hedges growing around it. But that's it right there.
Still red. I
That
remember it was red.
That's it. That's the house. Right there.
Huh.
Thought it was on the next corner, but that's it.
I'll be darned.
Well, they let it grow all around. Let's go around the other side. Maybe I can circle around it. Turn around, drive it. Is that a one-way street coming in that way? I mean, this other way. Yeah, that's why I didn't catch it right away. The damn thing was covered up with vines. I didn't know it.
Was it that one or was it this one?
No, not that one. Right on the corner.
Right on that one there.
Right there. That's it. Right there. Without a doubt. Darn.
On 8th Roof Street.
This is the house. There you go.
So that's
No
where it was
doubt
at
about
when I was up.
Yeah.
Still
You had a
play.
fireplace in there. That was it.
I remember my mom burning some my play money one time when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's it right there.
And I also remember this playground. Those swings were there. And I had a friend of mine that fell off those swings one time. Somebody else was there and hit that kid right in the head.
I don't know if it would have been that park or not.
Maybe not.
It could have been. It could have been. 'Cause
That was 40 years ago.
there was a lot of old houses been torn down around here. But this was it. Because I remember right there. Anyway, that's the house right there.
What would houses like this sell for today up here?
Oh, these you could buy these pretty reasonable.
Like what?
100 a quarter maybe.
100.
Well, I don't know though. Being over here and seeing, I don't know how much the stuff is built up. Now that old shed, I don't remember that. Somebody added that on.
Huh, right there, the old house.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that's it.
Helen, Aunt Helen, that's who it was. And I think they lived right in this white, either that, I think it was that house right there.
Yeah, that had to be it right there. That was it. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. That was it.
Old neighborhood when I was a toddler.
Yeah. When we first came in, I thought it might have been this one here, but then I got to realizing, no, it couldn't have been that one.
Between here and Salinas. Huh?
Yeah, quite a bit. Depends on where you're at, too.
That's Dennis the Menace Park.
Yeah.
I recall being in a boat somewhere out there when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, they got little paddle boats.
Yeah.
Not over here. This is Lake Elistero, that hasn't changed. That bridge is still there, all that.
And that's the name of this place, Dennis the Menace Park?
Yeah. No, this is Lake Elistero, but that's just the name of the park.
Oh, right, okay.
This is some kind of community center here. Monterey Youth Center. And this right here is the park. And when you came in here, you went through that little gate right there. They've changed it a little bit. What am I going upstream or what? Yeah, it's pretty much the same, I guess. They've added a few attractions.
3 years old.
Yeah. I guess that train was there too, I guess. I don't recall.
Yeah?
But that's pretty much the same way it was. Oh, yeah, must have been. Dennis the Menace Playground. Go back to the other side, might get a little better shot of it. That little blue building across the lake, straight ahead,
Yeah.
that's where the paddle boats are at. That's probably where you rode on those boats there. Well, we were just over there.
I recall somebody took me fishing in here.
Well, they could have. Oh, look at they put a little skateboard thing here. They tore all this out.
Huh.
Can't even see the park much anymore.
That sure is nice though.
Skateboarding, I guess. That look like about skateboard
Yeah.
park. But, you know, nothing really stays the same. Not too many things anyway. Back out. I don't remember that last summer around here. Before they built this ridiculous tunnel. There's a clipper right down there. Some kind.
80-footer.
Yeah.
Video time.
That's the kids' names? Thank you, that's enough, thank you.
Your kids.
My kids' names, Jody,
Joey?
Jody,
Jolie?
Jody, J-O-D-I, and Onawa,
Onawa and Jody.
and Jody.
How did you pick that name?
Yeah. It's an Indian name. Means wide awake one who's aware of life's dangers and joys.
I was gonna name my little girl, what was her name gonna be? Cheyenne.
This is Steph.
That's cute. And
Say hi.
This is the oldest of the
I'm your
team.
cousin, is it still on?
Yep.
And, hi Onawa and Jody.
Jody.
I wish you were here, that I could meet you. And this is Johnny. It's your other little cousin. I think they're second cousins, aren't they?
Yeah, we're first cousins.
Yeah, first cousins, and they're second cousins.
This is Uncle Mel's brother's daughter. And this is Uncle Mel's brother's other daughter.
Second daughter.
Second daughter.
Ready to change the laundry load.
This is
It's an
Leslie.
exciting Thursday night in California.
This is Leslie. She's going into the garage.
Kinley, are you doing all my ad-libbing? Jen,
Yeah.
come here.
I'm narrating.
Jen.
Not ad-libbing, it's called narrating.
I insist on writing my own lines.
Okay. And there's Aunt Ila.
Hi girls, how
You
you
gotta say
doing?
hi to your cousins.
Miss you guys. Big up to see you real soon. If I can get my sweetheart to come up with
And
me.
this Aunt Rosie. Say hi.
Yeah, they're ready.
This is Uncle Aubrey's wife, Rosie.
I'm the better half though.
Yeah. And Uncle Aubrey's at a meeting. There's Jedediah,
Jedediah,
the Jedi,
Jedi, also known
the
as
Jedi warrior.
Hey, why did they do that?
I'm a warrior.
We just had roast beef dinner. It was excellent.
Almost as good as yours. What's your wife's name?
Debbie.
Almost as good as yours, Debbie.
And Debbie's a good cook. Debbie, you met her?
They need to come down soon.
I know.
We
need
got
to have everybody
enough room here if you guys want to come down.
Yeah, they need to come down.
Yeah.
You and your wife.
I was gonna take this in the airplane today and the battery went dead.
Oh.
We were up flying around the clouds and stuff and we were,
blew it.
oh,
Oh, Arby took you up?
yeah.
I
gonna
heard you,
have to-
I heard you guys, you know. I went outside and I could see you going off towards the ocean.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. I'm gonna have to, stick around. We should just make him get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and we'll go.
Flying, well, that's all on weather.
Oh, I know.
But, you know, trust me, he'd get up early in the morning and he's
He
an
does.
early riser, you'll
Is he really?
So he'll be up with the chickens, probably throwing some pancakes on for you.
Uh-huh.
But I've got.
He said diced ham and eggs. What he said.
Yeah.
Here comes Johnny, the second cousin. Look at this beautiful baby. He's got Greg's blue eyes. Hi, Johnny.
He does have blue eyes.
Say hi, Debbie and Onawa and Jody.
Looks like John.
He was just a little man when he had the party last year. When the girls
And he's
got
such a
adopted.
good baby. Good baby?
I've got to get going home.
Okay.
And these are Onawa shoes.
Oh, jeez. Are they Onawa shoes?
Onawa likes those kind of shoes. She would like those.
Would she? What size
Yeah.
does Onawa wear?
I don't know what size she wears actually.
Yeah, big size.
Does she wear an 8?
No.
I don't know.
She wears like.
She would like shoes like that, though.
She wears like a 9 or
A
10.
9?
Yeah,
9
she's
or
big
10.
size.
Oh, these are
Yeah,
8s.
she's
I would give her these because I never wear them.
She likes those kind of shoes, especially the
She's got
big
big
thick
feet.
ones, and she's eclectic.
I know, I have the cheetah ones too.
Oh, do you?
And they're shoes, they're not slippers.
Yeah. She's
Let's-
pretty
Those
eclectic.
are slippers.
Those are,
very
these are
good.
shoes, they are not slippers. I do too, I collect all these shoes and I wear them once, but they're still in these boxes in my closet. Too bad you don't wear them. I only wear them once, that's why I've had them. Not too long, but long enough where they're still look brand new. Need some help? Okay.
Here, let me hold that baby while you get everything
Please.
together.
Okay, does he have his binky in his mouth still?
Say hi.
I'm still on?
You're not expecting.
still on.
You're not expecting.
You're the,
Any more kids?
you're the,
I haven't done.
Yeah. No, I don't want to.
Hello, everybody. I look forward to coming to Montana and meeting you.
Guys,
and you live in
The
Monterey.
land in the big sky. I live in the land
What?
of Monterey, yes.
Monterey. Monterey Bay.
It's beautiful.
Picture of
So
the boys.
beautiful.
Well, we're
I
gonna
love
go
living
see
there.
him for a
Did,
week.
we told you I saw the house where I was when I was 3 years old.
They need to come up,
We
saying,
were talking about nostalgia.
I'm getting a lawyer.
Dad grew up in Monterey as
Things
well.
don't change.
Showed me.
It's the house on the Pacific Grove Monterey border on
Yep.
David Avenue.
And we saw Grandma's house.
Cute little house. That house is
Where they-
so gorgeous.
I know we saw Grandma's house in the shed. I used to play there when I was a little kid. I used to play with Grandma's cat, Nana.
Somebody else does. These new kids.
And she
Nana.
always had dogs.
She had a cat in that house, and the cat's
You
name
know,
was
big
Nana.
yak,
And that sand dune right behind the house?
is that alcohol there?
Well, it's across the road, up behind the house. I used to play there when I was a little kid. And there was no other houses there, and I remember shooting rabbits with my bow and arrows. And I was only 3 or 4 years old.
Huh?
Your dad and my dad, some other guys took me up there, and we were shooting rabbits. And I would tumble down the sand.
Wow.
Talk about nostalgia. Very nostalgic.
When he was little? How'd that make you feel?
What?
When your mother wouldn't let you talk to your dad on the phone growing up?
I don't remember her not letting me talk to him.
I don't think
Of course,
so.
if-
I've never heard of that before.
I don't remember that ever.
No, you were too little.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Because my boys want to come home, and my ex-husband still
I told
holding
her,
this
I
grudge against me, that I'm still that person that I was in the past.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like, and he won't, see, so now we have to go through an attorney thing, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do
That's
that.
a bummer, isn't it?
That situation is a bummer.
But I told her, it's just like you you still want to know the other family.
Sure.
And if it hadn't been for mother, going up and making herself available, and the few times that your dad did go up,
Yeah.
you would have never known any of us.
I would have never have
Because
done it.
his mother would have rather it be that way.
Yeah.
See, that's
She
how
was
Chris
kinda-
would
Yeah.
rather it be.
Yeah, she was
But
jealous.
I go up and
Jealous
was.
people, because my first husband Vic was that way.
She was that way. She was jealous even when I got married, and
Oh, yeah.
when I joined the Coast Guard and stuff.
They can't help it. It's like a sickness.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
true.
ridiculous, Jacob and Jason, they need to, not.
Do we have dessert, Mom?
Upsetting. That's what I'm
Sure.
talking about.
Anybody want
Turning it over.
Whatever kind you got.
Okay, it's leaded, so
That's fine.
unless it's gonna keep you up at night.
I don't like that.
Strongly advise otherwise.
Don't I have beautiful cousins? Look at them. Huh?
Okay, coffee.
A beautiful aunt. I'm saying that because I look just like them. So.
A little self-love there, a little self-appreciation.
I'm humble and proud of it.
Yes.
Okay, let's put this on.
Hey,
Whatever happened to Debbie's parents?
So they're kind of
Well, there could be, there could be some airplanes up there too, yes?
Well, like me, but see, the thing is, I circle the area first before I go through those clouds.
So say something to the people back in Helena.
Okay, you kidding me, good? Bring your wife with you next time.
Okay.
When you come down.
Rosie, say something.
Peace be with you.
There you go. Well, I'm headed back to Auburn. What is today? Today's Friday, isn't it?
Today is
Yeah,
Friday.
I hope it's Friday.
10.
Because if it's not Friday, I missed my meeting.
It's Friday the 10th.
Yeah, okay.